Hey, welcome back. All right, let's go ahead and get the interruptions going here. Interruption one.
Lord Captain, my apologies. I did not notice your entrance. Compared to Urak 5, your ship is a boundless world of unfamiliar hues. And yet, the abundance of bright colors can at times be wearisome on the eyes. The bridge and the decks are so clamorous. Oh, this. Urak 5 had a vast archive of its own, of course. Although, one should not underestimate the navigators of... No, no.
Okay, so this is where. Uh, Let me back up. She is one of, I think, four characters you can romance. One of them being Heinrichs, which I don't want to do that type. I'm not into that type of thing. Um, Kibbles and Bits, Casabella is one of them. Jay is another one, and in my last playthrough, we uh, we did that with her, and that got really interesting. And then the third one is Kasha, which in my second playthrough, I tried the romance path with her. It's really funny because if you hit on her too strongly, she leaves a book in your office on how to court noble women, and it's really funny. But you should read it though, because it talks about proper etiquette when she drops a napkin, and later in the game, she really does drop a napkin, and one of the options that you have is what's written in the book, and of course you got to remember it. And excuse me, it's part of the romance for her.
There are... I
And this
beg your
is
pardon, Lord Captain. That was no way for a navigator to conduct herself.
the only thing I don't like about this is some of these options are really weird. Like you're just meeting her, talking to her for the first time, and you're like, the feelings I have for you are far more complicated than common sympathy. Like I don't even know, like how do you go from A to B so quickly? But maybe this is like the Tinder version of the game. But this is really mean, and some of these will end the romantic possibilities immediately. Sure, we'll do it.
Lord Captain? At the same time, I find myself
Like again,
overwhelmed with new excitement and
like this one. You're
anticipation.
definitely way too
At
forward.
last, I have set foot outside my familiar walls and into a world that I have only seen before in the pages of books. Your ship alone is a treasure.
Alright, so then she leaves. Okay, and then from here. Oh, that's right, she leaves the goods. Secret, here it is. How to express your feelings for a noble lady. um, so basically, you should remember that a relationship begins with the right words. Once it's grown more intimate, always be sure to remember the simple rules of etiquette. Should she drop her handkerchief, the deepest expression of sympathy for her would be to perform the following gesture. Pick it up, wait a brief moment, then bring it to your lips and touch it lightly before returning it to the lady. So anyways, that's funny. Now, that book is here. She gave that to me. In the last playthrough, I I think I don't remember. I don't think I said let's go to my room, honey. I didn't go that aggressive, but I was too aggressive. So since she got upset with me and left, she did not leave the book here. She left it in my office. So when I went back to my study, I found it there. It was very interesting. Anyways, And then we're going to get interrupted again, and the whole kibbles and bits thing is sort of annoying. But we can skip through a bunch of this stuff.
The Domin and these renegades commit the the tenets of the but there are others, the virtuous, our laws and teach. Humanity owes its existence to the undying the blood-spun web will not forget your words, Domin. They are the... So you give the order, Domin. Adapt. I will be your end.
Repent or perish!
Trust me. The shadows will let your soul be purged.
Alright, so with the harder difficulty, this is not as easy.
I shall not. Trust me. Come. The other side awaits.
There we go. That was easy enough.
I will set them
Now we got
free.
another one.
Your emperor won't save you!
Killing brings me no pleasure. As honor ordains, death is a blessing. Trust me. Come. The other side awaits. The shadows will... Killing brings me no pleasure. Trust me. There is only death, yours or mine. Death is a blessing.
There it is. Okay, so I added her to my retinue. And now I gotta go all the way down into the depths of the ship and find this person. This is not a very fun thing, although there's a lot of you do get a lot of goods and stuff from it. All right, and there's some chances to level up. So now we have 6 people in our party, so we could try to do some of those quests that are throughout our ship. And also, I don't know if you remember, but part of our my plan was I was going to do an executioner with her. There was a YouTube video I think I watched, and then there's a couple articles from people on blogs or whatever that said that making her into an executioner is the most powerful character in the game. I'm a little bit doubtful. I actually don't think that they've experienced some of the things I've discovered. But you know, the only way to know is to try it, which is what I was planning to do. Is I was planning to try that, you know, with this playthrough. The only person I can take out and replace with her would be Kasha. Because Kasha right now, I have her as part of our party. She does provide the the warp lore skill. But beyond that, I mean, she really is just a really good damage dealer. And since she's an officer, she can assign actions to other people. She's very versatile and very helpful. Like, there's no downside to having Kasha in your party. The only thing is I've had her in my party several times now, and she's really darn good. But you know, if you want to try something different, then then, this is the one character I've never played, uh, largely because as soon as we start fighting high armored enemies, I start to think, yeah, she's not that good. Because, that whole flying around and, she killed all these people and, with a couple hits. Um, it doesn't work anymore once you start dealing with higher armor and her attacks only do like a few damage points. Um, it's not nearly as good. Um, so with that said, though, I mean there's some you know possible potential. I don't know. Um, so I don't know. I don't know what I don't know until I try it, and so that's where some of my thoughts are. Um, but yeah, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to level her up as if she's one of ours, and you can see she took Medicaid, and I don't even know what skill she took here. In the Footsteps of Death, every time an enemy is killed by the Blade Dancer's allies, the number of movement points on the Blade Dancer's next turn is increased by +2. Okay. So yeah, so there's a lot of stuff she could choose here. These are her background. This is Blade Dancer stuff that's unique for her. I actually don't think any of them are any good, to be honest with you. This gives her extra movement points. This gives her extra dodge, which she very much needs. This gives her parry. Combat Master. Weapon skill, toughness, strength, and agility. All things that she could benefit from. I mean, if I did have her in my party, Medicaid would be one. And Demolition, that's the reason why we removed her, right? Because she was redundant with Argenta. This here, it's okay. See, okay. A creature with Bloodblessed or Bloodstain gains +1 each time it suffers damage from bleeding, burning, or toxin. That says Executioner all over it. And this one here, same deal. Gets +1. When it's inflicted on it. This is when they experience damage from it, and this is when it's inflicted on it. So this here is like a really nice combo for Executioner. The allies deal more damage if they're in blood-covered cells. And here, I mean, we could try to use her instead of Kasha. The whole pilot thing with Kasha is really good, though. Not pilot, officer thing. I could take out Argenta. I mean, the whole flamethrower thing with Argenta is also really good. It just, there's so many good characters in this game. But anyways, which one do we choose first? These things are really good. I think as she becomes an Executioner, they're not as helpful now. These things aren't very helpful at all. A lot of luck-based stuff here. I mean, 10% chance to double the damage. I'm sure that'll proc a few times before the game's over, but yeah, not not feeling any of that stuff. So the best one to give her at this point would be Nimble, because she gets +10% to her dodge, so she doesn't get hit as often. And then, of course, weapon skill, because she needs to be able to hit. And then when it comes to this stuff, that one is the best. And yeah, I mean, you got this going on again. We could take out Abelard. Abelard gives athletics. I mean, she could try to replace him on the athletic side. Ugh. It's a tough call. I mean, I would like to try it, see how those skills synergize, because you could tell, I mean, the Executioner's Carnival of Misery skill does burning, toxin, and bleed. It applies all three. And so, you know how she said that if they ever get any of those three, they get +1 stack. Well, that means everybody's going to get stacks of stuff. And then as they take damage when it's their turn, they get more stacks. So I could easily see how the Executioner, along with her, I mean, it combos really well. We're just going to lose an officer in the process, and maybe that's okay. I don't know. But right now we have 6 people, and we have to go find her thing. This is like an hour-long adventure to go find her lair and deal with all the stuff that happens in between. But before we do that, let's go try to do this chapel thing that we tried to do earlier. I don't think my logic skill is any better. It's not. I'm at 35%. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to save it, and let's try to see if we can make this work.
Just as I was taught.
Alright, that's 1.
Marching ahead.
A bitter end.
Okay, that one didn't work. And I know this is save scumming, but I'm sorry. I'd like to just get this off the plate. And I had an idea. So right now I'm using logic and bonus to tech. So go ahead and pick on her. Let's give her the bonus to tech gloves, because her tech use seems to be better than mine. I'm only at 30. We got this 5% to hit, 3% to crit. People it makes sense for is Abelard and her, or Argenta. You know what? This is better than this stupid, silly helmet. Persuasion. Give to her. Give him the logic. We want the one that hurts enemies, but she's already using this one. This is the one that helps. I'll keep it for now. The target's weapon skill and ballistic skill is reduced, so this affects who you hit. These gloves are horrible. Silent Verdict. Way better sword, two-handed. Let's have her use a two-hander. Okay, what else do I need to do? I think we're good there. Alright, so I'm going to save it again.
Let's see this through.
We'll come over here. Her percentage should have gone up a few points. She's up to 38% now.
He withholds his favor.
Alright, she failed.
Now that was easy.
Shame and dishonor.
Alright, we failed twice. Ay, ay, ay. It is 38%. The other thing to do is wait until we get Pascal.
Venture forth.
He withholds his favor.
She failed again.
Perfect.
Just as he ordained.
Right, so she succeeded. I'll save it.
Always striving for greatness.
I do what I must.
Think she succeeded?
Stay sharp.
There's one more here.
The Vizier. Would he be proud? Am I?
I have no idea if that was a success. It's working again with no disruptions. Yay! Alright, so everything's working. Alright, so we get a message. It was meant for Voidveer. Okay, that one is done. And we go to the shrine. And remember, we still gotta do the whole blood spinner thing.
Now that's interesting.
So, alright, then these lights are gonna light up. So let's start with character one.
Onward to victory.
We're supposed to spell Furia. There's F. Bing. Then
I am your shadow.
I'm gonna do U, which is over here.
I'm at your service.
Then R.
My whispers crave entertainment.
I.
I woke up
And
with a feeling
A.
of wonder, as if a field of flowers was blossoming nearby. A child was saved from death.
Nothing can catch me off guard.
And look at that, we leveled up. Alright, so we get this Unquenchable Fury, which is a nice power hammer, but it's not that great. But it was nice experience points.
I failed.
I was trying to do a lore check with just one character selected.
Forge ahead. Never linger.
Okay, so this dude here, we know from our last playthrough that he is an evil mother trucker. And he causes all kinds of problems for us later. But I got here, and remember how I fly through my stuff? There's an option here you're not supposed to choose. I'm going a little bit slower. This one here. My warrant entitles me to violate the Imperial Creed in many ways. Don't choose that one. Okay, done and done. Then we come over to this guy over here.
Onward to victory.
Okay, so now I gotta figure out who left those confessions. One of them is back here in the choir that we just came from. Why don't we level up first? That's right. So, when you're a psyker, you can take your primary skills that comes with your operator, or you can take one of these. And we definitely want one of these. So, here's the difference. If you have someone on fire, Orchestrate Flames makes it so the fire can never be put out. They stay on fire. And then every melee attack against that ally, if it's an ally target, inflicts full burning damage. Yeah, let's not worry about that. Firestorm, if somebody is burning, you can see it's a 12-cell radius. You basically cause everybody around them as if you cast Ignite on all of them. This is by far the superior one between the two. So let's grab that one. And we definitely like that one more than most of this stuff, so we shall do that, and then we get to choose again. And again, I could have chose tech use, which would have made that last save scumming thing we did a little bit easier. Or let's keep going with the logic. So you can see I'm trying to crank that one up. Nothing else really for me to invest in at this point. Alright, and then we have her here, so we can, again, the weapon skill. And I really do got to go through here, and agility is such a huge one for her. Damage is doubled with a two-handed sword. Enemies attacked get things reduced. It's okay. The Medicae is now determined by weapon skill instead of intelligence. That could be really good. Maximum wounds are increased by the dodge, divided by 10. Also very good. Parries increased by the tough. All these are good. We're not going to have two swords equipped. I don't like this one, but we'll star it. These are some interesting ones. I like almost all of them. So that really muddies the water a little bit, but the one I really liked was this one. They get additional damage based on their agility. Let's go ahead and take that one. And then we're at Abelard here. Remember, when you take a particular one twice, the next time you get to take one, it'll be grayed out or greened out in this case. And then, see, this is one where they call it a common talent. So it's a greatly reduced list. So you don't get to choose like any of the skills related to being a warrior. These are origin skills here. And then of course you got your characteristic stuff at the bottom. But he actually has a few things that are nice for him to take. Like this one gives him the extra hit points. And this one gives him the extra parry. So we're going to take the 15% to parry. And then for her, she's got the same deal. So we're going to scroll her down. Remember, we're just going to start not using her soon. As soon as we find somebody else to replace her. But I'm not a big fan of this. This is why we switched her to Pyro last time. Because, and actually this is where I would take Pyromancy. Because I'm not a fan of the Mind Rupture and all the other options that she has. I think, well, I mean, let's just play it as if we were going down this path. This would blind them, so let's go for that. And she's been doing awareness. See, ballistic skill's been taken twice. Can't take it anymore. So then it's like, okay, what do I do next? This will help her with her demolition skill. This, strangely enough, will help her with some of her abilities. Not a lot of them, but some. And then this will reduce the enemy dodging her attack. So it'll make it easier for her to hit them. So which one? You know, take your pick. The demolition skill does matter for her. Not gonna be able to do them all. It's too many. I'll be able to maybe do 2 of these. So like I was able to upgrade this twice. I can maybe upgrade this twice, and I might be able to upgrade one more other thing once. Because there's only so many more levels up coming. And this is what the symbol looks like. So here's another one here, right? And there's another one there. Oh, I'm sorry, this is what the symbol looks like. So there's one there. Yeah, see, that's not it either. It's this one. So there's 1, 2 more. I get to do it 2 more times. So if I choose agility here, I'll get to do 2 more upgrades. So agility 1 more time, and then one of these once. That's my issue with Argenta. It's too many. She needs too many things. To be quite honest, she needs perception probably more than she needs the agility, even though we just said her demolition skill was important. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do the perception. Then with this stuff, see, like this one here, this is the thing that relies on the willpower. Having the resolve permanently increased by 1 is really good. See, that goes up when her willpower goes up. So it could be more than 1. Then otherwise we're just taking stuff down here, which, again, you know, Melta weapon proficiency. Do I want her to do Melta, or do I just say screw it, get rid of Argenta and do kibbles and bits? Well, we were trying to do Melta, so let's grab Melta for her. Gotta spend it at some point. And then, yes. So this is the thing that's tough. Get back in the fight is very important. It heals, and she also has another skill she can take that will make it so it gets rid of the injuries. Very, very important to be able to get rid of injuries. But she also needs held in my gaze. This is extremely important for her. So we're going to grab that one first. Then we get to grab another one of these. Lots to choose from, of course. There was the one that lets her heal at the start of the turn. This one, every time she uses the power, veil degradation goes down. That's actually really good as well. But this one helps her to heal at the start of her turn. We're going to take that one first. Alright, so we got all that out of the way.
Marching ahead.
Talk to Mr. Weiss here. Alright, so we got one. The other 2 are on the bridge. Alright, so one of them is right here. So I'm going to help the orphans. So we can bring them sweets and toys, but let's educate them. I really like that option. I want to replace my painting. And the other 2 I don't need to do. Alright, so we got 3 things out of the way there. Come over here to this one. There we go. Alright, so we completed another quest. And by the way, it says show completed quest. Let's uncheck that box so you can see what we have to do. Much more limited list. And now we go to the freight line. All 6. Alright, so the next person we're going to get is Pascal. Then after that, we're going to get Heinrichs. Heinrichs is one of our permanent ones. So Pascal, we need to temporarily have, which is fine. We can get rid of Adira. And then once we get Heinrichs, we don't need Pascal either, because he's not a permanent one. But we're going to have to, like, slowly start pushing people, you know, out the airlock. Pun intended. Okay. Always nice to have goods just laying on the ground.
Let's seize the moment.
They're just noticing the symbol on the floor. Oh, I hit the wrong number. Alright, off we go.
Venture forth.
Do we truly have to be here? I am not even sure what is making me more nauseous. These horrid...
Yay, we finally get some more of the bags. It's really funny, because by the end of the game, I had more of these than I knew what to do with. And then here I'm, like, desperately wanting more. And I don't know how I went from having only 4 bags up here to turning into 6. That part I don't get. That was like when Jesus was getting fish out of the basket. That was way more. Anyways.
Let's see this through.
I don't know why all of a sudden that was so much reverb. Your intentions perplex me.
Stay sharp.
Of course, I helped them.
Nothing's impossible for this old officer.
Alright, the 15 ration cards is big. And then, turn blast the marketplace to make sure the enforcers don't see you or you'll ruin the entire operation. On the tracks behind find a little gift for, give it to him, and you'll see for yourself. So that's what it says. I don't know
Experience. Nothing
exactly what
matters
it's
more.
talking about. Right, so we just came down from here. So we have stuff down here to do, and we have stuff up there to do. Let's go down here first.
Onward to victory.
Then we have our dude here. So now we're gonna get on the train. Gently pull towards you. Succeeded. And off goes the train. Let's go open this door. Find some goods.
Just as he ordained.
Let's seize the moment.
Oh, I'm going back up the way I came down. This is the side I want to go to. Alright, I don't know if you remember from the last playthrough, but this person right here is the most evil person on the entire ship.
Keep your senses keen.
Lesson learned.
Never did that before.
My actions speak louder than words. Marching ahead.
So they're never happy because I'm supposed to be killing all these people on the way down. And I haven't
see
killed a
this
single
through.
one yet.
Pay attention.
Keep your guard up.
Alright. So we're getting some more rations. This is the bad part right here. Because I chose to take a awareness penalty. Taking forever. Okay, sorry. I don't like this because, like, they're doing their job. This is still funny. Now this is the biggest mystery. There's this little grabby thingy. I don't know what I'm supposed to grab with it. So if I go like this, and then like that, then I can do that. So does it grab it or not? Maybe if I go down.
Venture forth.
Well, there we go. That must be it. I'm figuring out something I never figured out before. Look at that. I picked up the container. Right, now what do I do with it? I can move it over there. I mean, should I really put it down? Did I just smash the guy?
Stay sharp.
I got an achievement for that. Oh, the poor enforcer is dead. I got an achievement for that. Oh, what was the achievement? Oh, mind your head. You were less than precise with heavy machinery. And you know, this is the first time I ever figured out how to do it, because I got the achievement right here. so, was that really where I was supposed to put it? Oh, nope, I can lift it up again. What if I put it down over here? Yeah, I don't think there's much else to do here, is there? I could also put it down there. I just don't know what good that'll do.
Forge ahead. Never linger.
Poor dude. He got destroyed.
Who thought that was a good idea?
Oh, look at that. He got injured. to go back to the void ship to remove those.
Do you see that?
3 more of the tickets.
Just as I was taught.
Do you require an audience?
Join me in prayer. The pain will subside.
Oh, careful now.
It did not help get rid of his fatigue. Alright, 1 second. Okay, let's get going here. What does this do again? I mean, that minus 10 penalty to strength and agility, and that's horrible.
Onward to victory. Challenging me was a mistake.
Crush him!
I've never actually fought these guys before. I've always let them go. So, let's see how this plays out. Abelard being injured is not helpful.
How dare
And
you?
I forgot to save.
Won't stop me.
Faith without deeds is worthless.
A waste of blood.
Right, these guys are not taking any damage at all.
As the Emperor commands, I act.
Look at that, 0 damage.
I'll do it.
Zero damage again? What on earth is going on?
As honor ordains. Trust me.
If I may.
Out of my way. Let's make it quick.
My heart still beats.
She's almost down.
Let's get to it.
I feel nothing. Fear that every thread ends in
Yep,
death.
we just lost our navigator.
The shadows will see it done. Killing brings me no pleasure. Trust me. Let not the righteous fear. May their blades be sharp. Come, the other side awaits. Let your soul be purged. Death is a blessing. As honor ordained.
0 damage.
On it. Anything else?
0 damage again.
Was that you? Or
With purpose. I said, so done.
Alright, finally got some damage on him. Then we got... He is so injured.
A technically sound approach.
He can only move 2 spaces. Come on.
It will be done. At your beck and call. Appear at a tactical disadvantage.
A lot of damage.
As the Emperor commands, I am.
0 damage.
Hold on. Here we go.
Time to redouble our efforts.
Adira's gone.
Let's get to it.
The Undying One favors you. Accept his gift.
Another one's down.
Death comes in silence. Trust me. As the tenets demand. Caught by the web.
Follow my lead. I will do my duty. Target well struck. Victory is imminent. Indeed, an exemplary strike. No matter the cost.
I gotta
At your beck and I took care of
finish
this
these
one.
guys off.
Tried and
These guys are
tested
tough.
tactics are the best ones. It will be done.
Come on.
Victory is a target well struck.
0.
There are many paths to death, and you
And
chose
down he
this
goes.
one.
Away.
Death whispers my name.
Man. Man. Oh, they knocked me down too? Come on.
I bring mercy and retribution. I shall not. My blade whispers your name. Let your soul be purged.
I'm as good as toast. I don't even know the last time I saved it.
Let's make it quick.
I never in my wildest dreams thought that this battle was gonna do me
I
in.
serve in
Holy
death.
crap. Not even in my wildest dreams. I'm so frustrated by that. Like, their armor was just through the roof. Where on earth are we here? Oh, we just entered. Well, I mean, I could let him go.
Marching ahead.
Alright, I am very curious. So if we do Rogue Trader, should I attack Thieves in freight. Killed him, regretted it after seeing Abelard being disappointed. They're running a protection bracket. Thing is he gets disappointed when you let him go. Like right here.
Shame and dishonor.
I harbored higher expectations.
Compared to naval service, that was barely a challenge.
Let's seize the moment.
So yeah, you let him go. You don't have to do the battle. Looks like I forgot to grab some goods here. Jam it through.
My warp site reveals.
Alright, let's go back around the other way. Somebody was killed by a spinner.
Stay sharp.
Let us see what I found.
Lots and lots of goods. Alright, this can be a very tough battle on normal difficulty.
Stop. There.
I just saw something. Where did I see? Where's the purple? I heard the bing bing bing.
Now that was easy.
Alright, I'm gonna save it, because this, like I said, it gets bad here.
Another battle demands demands our attention.
Are you ready to
All these people with 80% more health. Ooh. We are in trouble, and it's the ambush. It's good to see the foreman go first.
I will endure.
How many of my guys are going to get KO'd before I can even go? They're hitting their own guys.
To it.
Alright, Kasha goes first. She could do some interesting stuff here. I think the first thing she's going to do is give an action to someone else. Let's do... Why is it not working?
Do not dare ask.
Target's too far. They're right next to her.
Step aside. The navigator is coming.
I see. Because she's here, it's too far. I had to undo the move. Ah, what a goober. Alright, let's do this.
I am a navigator. Witness the fury of House Orcelio.
Almost killed them all. I'm
Isn't
gonna
this a
give
job for the
the
serfs?
foreman another action. You didn't do anything with it, that jerk.
I'm here, maggot.
Here we go. You want some more?
Will do.
Show me what you've got.
Emperor,
She's
deliver
gonna
us.
go down, isn't she?
This is just too much.
Such is their will.
Die! Let's get to it.
I can't stand it.
Mocking me. A dance of blades and shadows. The shadows will come. The other side awaits. Trust me.
I want to go right here, but I can't.
As honor ordained. A tribute to the undying Emperor.
Now, the reason why everybody's going green is because they all have this mob bonus. I thought they did. Maybe it's this. All living allies is giving them a weapon skill and ballistic. That's why they weren't missing.
The undying Emperor whispers his will. Killing brings me no pleasure. Death is a blessing. Killing brings me no pleasure. Trust me. As the tenet, death is a blessing.
There's only one guy left. Can I get him? Nope. Guess I ended there.
My place is at the fore. I will do my duty. One fewer target.
Oh, two more down there.
At your beck and call.
The enemies of the Emperor will be undone! Faith without deeds is why I was chosen. As the Emperor commands, I act.
guy's down. One more guy right there. Okay, well, we only lost the navigator in that battle. To be quite honest, I've done worse with easier difficulty. We do have crippled leg and crippled arm. That's right. That's where you get the autocannon. The autocannon's okay, folks, but it's not that great. Here's my problem. I am very close to being done. There is another battle in here. If I want to have another battle, I guess I don't have to. I really don't like the people in here. That's why I like to battle them, as far as I'm concerned. And my people are moving where they shouldn't be, all because of the camera. Dang it, dang it, dang it. Come on, stop. This camera is killing me right now. There we go. Wow, I never had this much trouble before.
I'm still new to the art of exploring.
There we go.
Duty prevails.
Alright, so you get the
Forge
disease
ahead.
going in here.
Never linger.
He just auto-saves it, which is good. This is where they push her in. Which is why I want to fight them.
I do what I must.
They literally just stole from someone. I know we leveled up, but we're not going to do anything about it yet. We could take the elevator up.
Just as he ordained.
Which worked. Oh. Grab the goods.
Attention to detail is the key to success.
Hurry up.
Never doubt me. The Emperor favors me today. The burden of failure is the most terrible punishment. Duty prevails.
Just as I was taught.
Yeah, so two things that help her. This is going to reduce her tech use. We got more items over here. Alright, so
Onward to victory.
she's gonna show us that you're supposed to jump. And this outcast leader, you could talk to him and do whatever. Or just ignore him. I'm at 65%. I don't know what that... I might not have done very well. Let's level up. Lots to choose from. A whole bunch to choose from, in fact. Let's get this out of the way. I get to choose again. Much smaller list. So if I go back to this one, let's choose something else. Like, I understand why I started some of these, but I'm like looking at them and like, yeah, they're not that good. That one's decent. That one's really good. So what I did was I chose this one, but I realized I can take maybe a skill that's a little more useful. This one. All damage over time applied by this psyker gain a 10% critical chance. I guess, yeah. Either way, I'm taking Stronger Together. Oh, there's the Suspicious Rash.
Let's see this through.
This is the part that's hard. Look at that, 25%.
Always striving for greatness.
Can't believe I pulled that off. Now I'm gonna die trying to get back. Nope. We're almost done with all this nonsense.
Let's seize the moment.
This expansion is a little on the annoying side. That battle is still the toughest battle I've ever
Nothing can catch me off guard.
experienced, and I don't know how I'm going to do it on hard difficulty when I couldn't do it on the easier difficulty. I mean, not the battle we're going to do now, but later in the game, where you fight against the vision of the Emperor, the Vizier. Holy buckets, was that a battle.
Venture forth. My actions speak louder than words.
I'm just looting the place before I bother talking to him. Going through Willy Wonka and a chocolate
Marching
factory.
ahead.
That's what this looks like. You ever see the original Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory movie? I got my golden ticket. Oompa loompa doopity doo. Have I got a little blood spinner for you? Alright. That's better warmer than the one I got. Who else has light armor? Cassia. Alright, we got our whole party.
I do what I must.
Yeah, so I can't take athletics anymore, but here's the thing, like Carouse is probably his number 2, but we want to get Medica up as well. He's only got a 30. Cabela has a 60. So she's actually better at it than him. We do need somebody with a high carouse. I mean, she's also at 50. But he's got a better shot at raising it than her. And yeah, there's a million skills I want him to have. We gave him the parry, which is good. I don't do area of effect with him too awful much. But the first attack made by every enemy this combat, he gets plus 5 damage, so he just takes 5 less damage. That could be really good, because you know how you get blasted at the start of a battle? Yeah. We have Adira here. That's right, we never start anything with her. But she should be getting... She's not quite high enough for Minoris yet. Increase her range. And then... Doesn't hurt to just... Yeah, 3 cell radius around this. That's really close. That's why, hence the point blank. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff here for her. Let's increase her resolve by 1. Demolitions for sure. Increase the range of her voice. That still says 4, when it should say 6. Definitely Warblore. Yeah, so she's gotten the Medica all the way up. Her awareness is okay. We're gonna lose Adira. We might also lose Kasha because if I'm gonna use Cavella, I gotta replace somebody, and Kasha might be it. I don't know. There's a part of me that thinks maybe I should just let Argenta go because Argenta is going down like a rock. If I let Argenta go, I should go after Demolition. I don't know. I really don't. Let's get our parry up. We should be done. Let's get out of here.
Stay sharp.
Get everybody healed. That's definitely a big sidetrack there. I'm gonna say there's at least one more. That's right, this is somebody complaining. Ah. was trying to avoid coming down here. Alright, so there's rebellion. Throwing stuff on Abelard here.
I still do not see our purpose in coming here.
Sourback is down here. Alright, so we do this peacefully. I killed them all last time, and then Abelard says, why did you even bother coming down here? I could have done that. And then, of course, here he's questioning. Could have handled it himself. It's one of the Abelard missions, really. It just, I don't know. I guess he respects you more if you're decisive. I don't know if I made all the right choices or not, but look at this. We leveled up again, which is good. And I actually read a review where somebody complained that you level up too much in this game. There's no such thing as leveling up too much. Never. This is the funnest part of every game, is leveling up. And the fact that you level up a lot in a game like this is fun. Now, it was funny because I went to play Pathfinder Wrath of the Righteous, and I played for like 3 hours and I was only level 2, and I was like, oh god, this is so boring. I like the level ups. Okay. So this dismantling attack is not super helpful for us as a psyker. So we're just going to choose this one. This is helpful. I'm going to choose tech use because we are suffering in the tech department. Now for him, this causes extra damage. Definitely want that. Same deal for her. What should we take next? Until the end of the soldier's turn, each area attack deals additional damage. Until the end of combat, all attacks are 20% harder to dodge, and 10% armor pen. That's one of the things I was thinking of. You could get increased fire rate. We'll do that one. So, Finest Hour adds Fellowship bonus damage and gets the effective voice command for the rest of combat. All their non-attack abilities cost -1. They get healed. All negative effects immediately removed. This is helpful because negative effects are things like this. I'm gonna do that one. Heals the full. 4 additional charges is always good. And extra damage. That one's just really good. Alright. We are done. And now I am disease-ridden. There is an achievement playing all the way to the end of the game with this disease. There is one more thing we gotta do. So we left the Blood Temple. We went straight back to here, but we actually have to give our report.
Let's seize the moment. Okay, so several things here. Sure, we'll do that. So our whole integrity is increased by 10. That's actually really good. I love this.
Does that mean I'm supposed to walk through everything again?
Onward to victory.
I guess I never made that connection before. I mean, it is interesting. Say that much.
Venture forth.
See all the people gathering around, I guess. Alright. Look at this. There's loot everywhere. Power pick. Loot all the way down here. Oh, look at this. This is where we jumped. This is the very bottom. Everybody's clapping. I mean, I guess maybe I should come down through here. Look at that. Everybody's getting treated. There it is. There's the loot. Just to think, these people rebel against me anyways. For helping them. Typical Warhammer. Next set of loot is here, apparently. I see some goods right there.
My warp sight reveals something.
There's another.
Let's seize the moment.
Yeah, I mean, I can even talk to the guy after fixing things. It looks tremendously better. I like the iconoclast. I got plenty of resources. You know, I'm not a big fan of the people who complain about, you know, billionaires not paying their share. But there is...
Stay sharp.
You know, when you have a lot, you can give a lot. And this isn't a lot to give. Okay, so we did that. Let's get out of here. All the loot is looted. Alright, we made it through. We can now travel again. But with that being said, I do have to end it here. Thanks for watching. Stay awesome.